guys, welcome back to my channel Creative Hands by Shay. So today I'm here with another video where I will show you how to make a water bottle holder with also a phone case attached to it. So this is the yarn that I will be using today. This is Crafter's Closet. This is a medium yarn and it's cotton. It's 100% cotton. I have my scissors here, my 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, my darning needle, and also my stitch marker. So guys, I have not put out a video in for so long, and well, it feels like forever since I put out a video, but I've been very busy lately, and yeah, I just get a chance to do that now. So guys, I hope that you stay tuned and watch till the end. Thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. I do appreciate it. So let's jump in the video. So to begin, we will start off by making a magic ring. So wrap your yarn around your fingers, insert your hook, pull up a loop, chain 1. Into that ring you will put 6 single crochet. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that I have my 6 stitches, I'm going to pull on my string and close the hole up. Now for row 2, we will make 2 single crochet in each stitches around. You should have a total of 12 single crochet at the end of row 2. So that's my first one, and I'm going to use my stitch marker to mark that first stitch. In that same stitch, we're going to put another single crochet and continue doing that, and I'll see you at the end of row 2. So now I have come to the end. I'm just going to remove my stitch marker, and to begin row 3, you're going to insert your hook, make 1 single crochet and mark that first stitch again, and into the next stitch we will make 2 single crochet. So that's 1 and 2 in the same stitch. In the next stitch we will make 1 single crochet. You should have a total of 18 single crochet at the end of this. So remember, 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Continue doing that and I'll see you at the end. So now I have come to the end of row 3. Moving on to row 4, I'm going to remove my stitch marker and I have my total of 18 stitches. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet into that first stitch. Use your stitch marker to mark that one, and then into the next stitch you're going to make 1 single crochet again, and then into the next one, the third stitch, you will put 2 single crochet in that stitch. So the sequence for row 4 is 1 single crochet in separate stitches and 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So now I'm doing my 1 here and 1 again in the next stitch, and then 2 in the next. So continue doing that and I'll see you at the end of row 4 where you will have a total of 24 stitches. So now I have reached to my last stitch here, and I'm going to put 2 single crochet there. And now I have a total of 24. Moving on to row 5, we will do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Remember to use your stitch marker to mark your first stitch. And then after that you will do 2 single crochet in the next. So remember, we did 2 single crochet starting 1, 2, and then 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to do 3 single crochet in separate stitches. That's 1, 2, and 3. And now you're going to do 2 single crochet in the next, and then we're going to repeat the same thing. So we started with 2 single crochet in separate stitches, and then 2, and then 3. Now we have 2. So now we are going to do 2 single crochet in separate stitches, and then 3 single crochet in separate stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the next 2, and then single crochet in the same stitch, like this. So now I have come to the end of row 4, and I have my total of 24 stitches. Moving on to row 5, we will do 2 single crochet in separate stitches. Remember to mark your first stitch. So that's 1, and then 2 into the next, another 1 into the next stitch, and then you will do 2 together, 1, 2, and then 3 single crochet in separate stitches, 1, 2, and 3. And now we will do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and then 2 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So I hope that you are getting what I'm saying. It's not confusing. So now I have come to the end of row 4. Moving on to row 5, we are going to make 1 single crochet into that first stitch, and use your stitch marker to mark that stitch. Into the next, we're going to put another single crochet, and then we're going to put 2 single crochet together, and then 3 single crochet by themselves. So 1, 2, and 3. Now that we have our 3 there, we're going to put 2 single crochet together, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 single crochet by themselves, and then 2 together, and then 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 in the next same stitch. Now you're going to put 2 single crochet by themselves, then 2 together, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then in the last stitch you will have 2 in that last stitch, 1 and 2. So I hope that was clear. So you should have a total of 30 stitches. So you can count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, where you see your stitch marker here. So now that you have your 30, now you're done with row 5. So take that stitch marker out and move on to row 6. You will do a single crochet in the next 14 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the next, and you're going to repeat that right around. So that's my first one, and continue doing single crochet until you get to 14 stitches, and then you will do 2 in the next. So continue doing that, and I'll see you at the end of row 6. So now I have come to the end of row 6, and I have a total of 32 stitches. Removing my stitch marker, we're going to do a little bit different now. So the loops that is facing up to you here, these are considered your front loop, and the one on this side here is considered your back loop. So we'll be working in each loops in the back right around. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, and make your first single crochet there. Use your stitch marker to mark that first stitch, and continue making single crochet in each stitches around. And again, you should have a total of 32 stitches. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll see you at the end of row 7. So now I have come to the end here. I'm just going to remove my stitch marker, and what we're going to do is from row 8 to 11 we will do 1 single crochet in each stitches around, and we'll be going into both loops now. So that's 1, and remember to use your stitch marker at all times for each rows. So continue doing that, and I will see you at the end of row 11. So there it is. So now I have come to the end of row 11, and I have my last stitch here, which I'm going to make. I'm going to pull this stitch marker here, and I'm going to slip stitch into that stitch. I'm going to chain 1 into that same stitch. I am going to make a single crochet. So insert your hook back in there, pull up a loop, and make a single crochet. Now you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one you're going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook and make a single crochet. Chain 5 again, and you're going to continue doing that right around 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you get to your last 3 stitches, and I'll show you what to do next. So skipping 3, 1, 2, 3 into the 4th one, making my single crochet. So continue doing that and I'll see you there. So now I am at my last 3 stitches here, and I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then into this single crochet that we did, we're going to yarn over and make a double crochet in there. Now that we make our double crochet, we are going to chain 1, make a single crochet under, and repeat the same thing. So this is how you're gonna finish each row. Chain 2, make a double crochet into the single crochet here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna make 1 single crochet here in this loop, chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, going into the loop, making your single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're almost at the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making my single crochet there. So now we're at the end. Now we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, make your double crochet into that chain, that single crochet there. Chain 1, insert your hook under and make a single crochet, and continue doing that. So from row, this would be row 14. If you're not sure where you are, you can just count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Moving on to row 14. So from row 14 to 19, you will do all your rows like this that I just showed you. Once you get to row last row 19, I will meet you back there and I will show you what to do in row 20. So continue doing that and I'll see you at the end. So now I am at row 19 and I chain my 2 there. We're gonna do one more row to make it be 20. So yarn over and make your single crochet, sorry, your double crochet, I should say, sorry about that, and chain 1, make a single crochet, chain up 5, and repeat the same thing. And then I will see you at the end and I'll show you how to close off this part here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to continue doing that and I'll see you there. So now I am at my last loop here. Now we're going to, instead of chaining 2, you will chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the single crochet here, you're going to make a slip stitch. Then you're going to slip stitch into the loop. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to single crochet 4 single crochet in each 1, 2, 3 and 4. Going into the next loop, you will make 4, and you're going to continue doing that same thing. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, making 4 single crochet in each loop until you get back to the first one, and I'll meet you there. So now I have come to the end here, and I'm going to go to this first single crochet here and make a slip stitch. Now that I have my slip stitch, I'm going to chain 1 into that same stitch. I am going to make my first single crochet again. That's 1, 2, and you're going to continue doing single crochet right around, and you're going to do that up to from row 22 to 23. You will make single crochets right around, slip stitch when you get to the first single crochet, and repeat the same procedure. So continue doing that, and I will see you there. So now I have come to the end of making my single crochets all around. Now I'm going to slip stitch into my first single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 134. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to continue doing that, and I'll see you at the end of my 134 chains. So now I have come to the end of making my 134 chains. Now I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the fourth one we're going to make a double crochet. Now that we make our double crochet there, we're going to chain 1, skip 1, and into the next one we are going to make another double crochet. So this is going to be the sequence right down until you get to the end of this part of the string. So continue doing that, chain in 1, skip 1, and then into the next make 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next, 1 double crochet, and we're going to continue doing that, and I'll see you there. So now I have come to the end, and I'm going to chain 1, and then here we're going to skip 1, 2 stitch and go into the next one here, the third one, and we're going to single crochet there. And now our strap is attached on to the back there. So now we are going to do 13 single crochet along, so that's our first one. Continue doing that until you get to your 13, and I will meet you there, and I'll show you what to do next. So now I have reached to my 13th stitch here, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach our strap on. So you're going to make sure that your strap is not twisted and it's right in place. So I'm just showing you how my strap is now. So this is on the right side, this is the wrong side here, on the right side. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a half double crochet into the double crochet here right on top. So I'm just going to yarn over, insert my hook right there, and pull through all yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now that I have that there, I am going to make single crochet in all the stitches until we get to the end on the other side, and then we're going to fasten off there and start the other side. So insert your hook into the next stitch, into this stitch. So in each stitch we're going to do single crochet. So continue doing your single crochet until you get to the end, and I'll see you there where we'll be fastening off this side. So continue doing that and I'll see you there. So there it is. So now I have come to the end of making my single crochet, and now I'm going to fasten off. So I'm just going to leave a little long tail so we can weave that part in. I'm just going to chain one and have that there for a bit, and then we're going to move on to this part here. So make sure that it's on the side that it's supposed to be on again. Now we're going to do this side. So we're going to insert our hook, pull through, we're going to chain one and give it a tie. And into that same stitch we are going to do a single crochet. And we're going to continue doing single crochet and you can just weave in this tail as we go along until we get to the other side, and then we are going to do our single crochet around here and then join this part onto the back. So continue doing that and I'll see you there. So now I am at the end here and I am just finishing off making my single crochet, and what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna go down into this one here, and then we are going to do our next 13 stitches around. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to continue doing that and I will see you at the end there, and I'll show you how to attach the straps. So now I come back to my end here and I have my 2 stitches that I'm supposed to skip here, just as we skipped when we were doing this part here. We have 2 stitches that we skipped. So now I am going to attach this part on. So doing the half double crochet, we will go ahead and go into that first stitch there. Again, make sure that your strap is not twisted. Okay, so that's good so far. Yarn over, insert into that stitch. It's a little bit tight. And make that half double crochet. And then we're going to chain 1 and fasten off. So that's how we attach this part here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weave in this tail to kind of tidy up that part to make it looks really neat and nice. So I'm just gonna go in here, bring that through, and then just go down in between here. Make sure that it is even on both sides. Don't tug on it too much. And then just continue weaving in your tail. So you can put it wherever you want to weave it in, just to make sure that it is well secured. Just going to cut that part off, and we're going to go over onto the other side. And we're going to weave in this tail as well. We're going to do the same as we just did before. Okay, this yarn don't want to cooperate with me. Okay, got it through. So just go into that part there, making sure that the bump come on the inner part, and then just go down in this part here. Make sure that you're not pulling too tight. And continue weaving in your tail. And our bag is basically completed. So we're gonna move on to make the phone bag after we're done with this. And then I'm gonna show you how to attach it on after we're through making our bag. Okay, so that's good enough. I'm just gonna cut that part off. So there it is, guys. The bag is now completed. Okay, so we're gonna move on to make, so now we're gonna start making our phone bag. So to start, we will be using a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. We're going to insert our hook, wrap it around, pull up a loop, and pull through. If you have your own way of making your slip knot, you can do so. Now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now that I have my 14th stitch, we are going to make single crochet right down. So you're going to skip one, go into the next one, and make your first single crochet. So that's one, and you're going to use your stitch marker to mark that first stitch. Now, okay, this stitch marker we want to just pull apart. Okay, so moving along, we're going to go ahead and put single crochet in each stitches until you get to the end, and I'll show you what to do next. So now I am at my last stitch here. So you should have a total of 13 stitches here. Now moving on, so we're going to go around this side. So we're going to put 4 single crochet into this same stitch here. So insert your hook and make your 4. So we had done 1 in there before, so we're going to do 3 more. 2 and 3. Now that we have our 3 there, we are going to go into the next one, and you can just weave your tail in as you go along. So now we're at our last stitch here. So now I have come to my last stitch here, and I'm going to make 4 single crochet there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Moving on, we're going to remove our stitch marker, and we're going to continue making single crochets right around, marking your first stitch there, and continue doing that. And I'll see you at the end of this side here. When you go right around, continue making single crochet until you get here, and I'll see you there. So now I've reached back to where I had my stitch marker here. I'm just going to remove that, and we're going to do a total of 6 rows up. So we have already gone 2 rows up, so we have 4 more to do. Remember to use your stitch marker all the time when you're going around. So that's my first stitch again, and I'm going to continue doing that until I reach to a total of 6 rows. So now I have come to the end of making the bottom part of the bag. So we're just going to remove our stitch marker here, and now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the cross double crochet. We're going to yarn over, we're going to skip this stitch, and we're going to go into the next stitch and make a double crochet. Now that we have our double crochet there, we're going to yarn over, go into the skip stitch, and make our next double crochet. And there it is. We're going to repeat the same thing again. We're going to skip this one, go into the next, yarn over, make our double crochet, yarn over, go into this one, and complete our next double crochet. So you're going to continue doing that same thing right around, and then I'll see you at the end of making this round here. So now I have come to the end here. I'm going to do my last cross double crochet. And then we're going to slip stitch on top of this chain 3 here. After we have done that, now we are going to chain 1 and we're going to go into each stitches around doing the same thing that we did here, and we're going to make 6 rows up. So continue making your single crochet, rows of single crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of the 6th round. And then after that 6th round, we will start another round of cross double crochet. So I'll see you there. So I am back here at my chain 1. So I just wanted to show you, we're just going to skip over this chain 1 here and go into that single crochet there and make our next single crochet. And we're going to use our stitch marker for every row. So I just wanted to let you know that, because I never said it when I was closing off. So continue doing that. Remove your stitch marker each time you're going to start a new row, and continue doing that until you get to your 6th row, and I'll see you there. So now I have reached my last stitch there, and now I'm going to chain 1, 2, and 3. Skip this one, yarn over, going to the next, and make your double crochet. So we're basically doing the same thing as we did before, making a cross double crochet. Yarn over again, going to the next stitch after this one, and then going to the next here to make our cross double crochet. And we're going to do that right around, and then after that we're going to do 6 more set of single crochets, and then another set of cross double crochet, and then we will do the top part of the bag. So I will meet you when I'm done with my last cross double crochet. So remember, we will do 1 set of cross double crochet now, and then another set of 6, and then another set of cross double crochet, and I'll see you at the end of that one. So continue doing that, and I'll see you there. You can write down the steps if you don't remember. Again, I'm going to repeat it. So we're going to do cross double crochet right around now, and then after that, next row will be 6 sets of single crochet up, and then another set of cross double crochet around. So continue doing that, and I'll see you there. So now I have come to the end of my last row here for the cross double crochet. I'm just going to do my slip stitch there, and now we're going to chain 1 into the next stitch there. We are going to do a single crochet, and we're going to do 3 rounds of single crochet. In our last single crochet, we'll be making a loop to put over our button. So we'll be sewing on a button on to this bag here. So continue making your single crochet right around. When you get to row 3, I will meet you there. So now I have come to my last stitch here. Moving on to row 3, we are going to make single crochet into the next 6 stitches here. So continue doing that. So that's 1, using my stitch marker, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to chain up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're going to skip 1, going to the next, and make single crochet there. So this is the button that we'll be using. So this loop will go over here, and it will go over the button. sorry, that was off camera. The loop will go over onto this side where it will go over on to the button here. So continue making single crochets, and I will meet you back up where I have my stitch marker, and we'll fasten off and weave in our tail and attach our button. So continue doing that and I'll see you there. So now I have reached my last stitch here, and I'm making my single crochet, removing my stitch marker, and I'm going to do a slip stitch here. And now I'm going to fasten off, use my darning needle to weave in. I'm just going to pull that through, and I'm going to weave in my tail. And I'm just going to go into this one here and then over into the next one on this side. And then I'm just going to basically go anywhere just to hide this tail here, and then I'll cut the excess off. So just as we did before when we were hiding the tail, you can basically go anywhere you want to go. So now that I'm through, this is what our bag looks like so far. It's looking very cute. And I'm going to use my needle and thread, and I'm just going to place the button here just a few, probably about half inch away from the top here, so that when you pull down, I'm just going to do it, yeah, probably closer to the top so this loop can go over properly. So I'm just going to sew this button down here. And now I'm just going to cut my excess off. I'm just going to do a little bit of knot in the back here. And I'm just going to go over it again just to make sure that it is well secured. Okay, I think my knot is a little bit, my thread is a little bit knotted, but that's okay. I can fix that afterwards, but you get the drift of it. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that off. And our bag is basically done. So there it is. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to sew this bag onto this part of our water bag. So we're just going to pull this loop off, and you're just going to do it from here. So you can use your stitch marker just to hold it into place. I'm just going to go into this stitch, this one here, and close that up, and put that aside. And I'm basically gonna use my yarn here. Sorry, I'm taking up my hook. And I'm just gonna sew that down. just going to give it a little knot. And I'm going to go from the back, from the inner part here. Make sure that I'm going into this stitch here, and I'm just going to go back in just to kind of make sure that it is secured. Okay, so now that that part is well secured there, I am just going to go ahead and go into each stitches on this side and also on the back part of the phone bag here. So now we can remove that stitch marker and continue to sew the bag together. And going into my last stitch there, and I'm just going to make sure that I go in about 3 more times just to make sure that it is well sewed together. And it's not going to come loose. And I'm just going to go ahead and weave in some of my tail. Now I'm going to cut my yarn off, and that's it, guys. Our bag is now completed. So this is what it looks like. It's looking very cute. I'm just going to put my loop over my button here. So this is the strap. You can see how cute that looks. There's the back. That's where we joined that part there and the inner part. So guys, I hope that you watched this video until the end. I hope that you love this tutorial, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified each time I post a video. And to my regular viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, guys, bye.